It is feeling like fall here in Minneapolis where I live, which I love. It is Friday, which I love, and I get to spend some time with y'all here doing some show and tell for Oh My High sites, which is also something that I love to do. So just making sure it's popping in here. We look good. I'm so excited to be here today. My name is Sammy Bedell Mulhern, and I'm excited to support Oh My High in some online website reviews. I come live about twice a month, and today we're doing a show and tell. So we're going to be highlighting some really cool features that some people are doing with their websites, ways to get more conversions, engage with your audience, and help your website work for you. So super excited to be here today. Like I said, we've got 6 different things that we're going to go through today, and we're going to go through them pretty quickly. If you're watching this, make sure you say hi, so I know I'm not here all by my lonesome. And also, as you kind of hear what types of things that I'm sharing today, they may not be in the industry that you're in, so just think about how you might creatively use some of these things in your own industry. You don't have to have the exact same business to kind of think creatively about some of the ways that you can utilize some of these things that other people are doing with their websites. Hopefully it'll just spark some creativity and some fun for you as you're building out your Oh My High website. And of course, if you have any questions, don't forget that Lisa Deck goes live every single week inside the Oh My High users community to answer your questions. So if you see something today that you're super interested in, but you're not quite sure how to do it on your site, that's a great way for you to take advantage of that time and get these things done and moving and grooving. Hi, Evelyn. Hi, Karen. So glad you're here. Hi, Michelle. Okay, let's do this. Let me share my screen. Always my most favorite part of lives is the awkward sharing of the screen. Okay, here we go. Let's go here. Perfect. Okay, so we are going to start here with Hope. I'm not gonna, if you watch these, then you know that I'm terrible with names. So you know that I am not going to try to pronounce this and butcher it. That's okay. Okay, so this is Hope, and she is an author. I love this color and artwork, by the way. And one of the things that she's doing is allowing you to get the first version or first chapter of her new book for free. So if we go back to her homepage, love that she has this in the announcement bar, read the first chapter. So if I click on that, I'm going to come here. If I'm on her homepage again, this is also reinforced here in the header, read the first chapter. And you know, it's here also. And I love how many different places she has this because it really is, as we're skimming, we're going to see different things in different places. And if that's her main call to action, if that's the main way that she's going to get people on her email list, you want to share it in as many places as you possibly can. Okay, so we're going to go here, read the first chapter, and then she's got information here on... she's got information here on who she is, what the book is about, and then allows you to put your email address in to get your free chapter. So it's really quick and easy, a great way to engage with people, a great way to engage with your list and get people on your list. And then there's information about her as well. So this is kind of a fun way. You could do this if you've got an online course. You could maybe have like the first lesson would be free. If you have a product, maybe they get a free like premium sample that's a little bit bigger than what you would typically do as your standard sample. There's lots of ways that you can play with this and kind of encourage people to get onto your email list, and then you have the whole sequence afterwards to kind of engage with them. So that's the first one. Second one is Kim, and we're going to talk about Inker Links. We've talked about this quite a few times in various different applications. And so here's another one that we just wanted to share. And so, Kim is with Make Wellness. And so there's a lot of different things that she can offer and different problems that she can solve. So I love that this is at the top. I love that this is bold. I need help staying. And now I can go through to my pain point and kind of really have the experience that I need. What is it that I am struggling with? What is it that I really want support with, right? And for all of us that are selling products, there's typically multiple categories that we're selling those products in. So it could be like beauty, skincare, whatever, so this is great. So if I click, I need help staying energized. Now it's going to drop me down to this page, which has information about their Energized product, a video that I can watch, some information, and then a really easy buy now button that's going to take me to her replicated site to be able to purchase that product. I can still scroll. So like an anchor link, just for definition, is this link. This doesn't link to a separate page. It's linking to a different spot on this existing page. So if I click focused, it's going to drop me down here and I'm going to see focus. So I can still scroll up and down and see the other elements of the products or the problem or the whatever. But from a user experience, I don't have to just scroll through everything to find the thing that I want. I can really quickly and easily get to my pain point by clicking on these links. And I know there's a training in Oh My High on how to set those up, and they're really easy. So this is just a great example of that. Here's Amber's testimonial page and wall of love, as she calls it, which I think is great. And what we wanted to shout out here is the star system. So a great visual to kind of show 5 stars, and then the testimonial that people have for her. So just kind of a fun way to add a visual to your testimonials, especially if you're not collecting photos. Just a whole bunch of text can sometimes be overwhelming. So this is kind of a fun way to, you can have a star rating system in your form, right? You can ask how many stars, and then to be able to kind of visually showcase that is kind of cool. Okay, so we are rapid fire going through these here. So now we're back to Lisa Duck, and one of the things that she's created is a special landing page for all her products and services for the Halloween season. So really theming it up and making it fun for people to kind of engage, new ways for her to create graphics and create content around something that a lot of us are playing with. These are also all anchor links for different areas of the page, because this is a fairly long page. But I love how she just has fun with the language, like by daylight, I'm Lisa, but in the haunted hub, I'm your business witch, armed with potions. And so just playing on kind of the language. But the thing that we want to talk about here specifically is this try your luck, this trick or treat. So I believe she just put this into ChatGPT. It gave her what she needed to be able to make this happen. But if I click here, trick or treat, it's going to give me a tip. So it's, again, another fun interactive thing, like send your email subscribers a fun Halloween freebie, like a recipe card or a mini checklist, right? So you can click on this multiple times, but some of these, so if this one says podcast sampler, I can click on it, and now it's going to take me to her podcast where I can take a look at those episodes that she's curated for me. So this is kind of just a fun thing to look at and kind of play with. She's got her tools, her products, her Epicure. So not that you have to do this for every holiday, but just something fun to think about depending on who your personality is, and a new way to kind of talk about your products and services and interact and engage and get people excited to kind of sign up for your list. Again, you'll notice her stuff is all very much value add, right? So here is a very quick tip about your email list and why, now join the wait list to get into this course that she's got coming up. So just kind of a super fun interactive way to kind of re-engage with people if you feel like you've been saying the same thing over and over again, or you want kind of a different look and feel for a holiday. Jessica, I'm gonna tag Lisa in this comment, and she could probably help you out with that. Y'all, I can't type and talk at the same time. Okay. So now we are here. Sorry, I was at the very bottom because I was clearly looking at this page before I went live. Here with Evelyn and her coaching program. So this is a little bit different than what you'll see for product. What we typically like to talk through is like, what's the problem you solve? How do you solve that problem? And why are you qualified to solve the problem, right? So for a landing page, she's very clear, encouragement for homeschooling moms. And again, very clear here, biblical coaching to restore your joy, renew your strength, and remind you that you're not alone. So she's talking very specifically at the beginning about who she serves and what their pain point is. So this is fantastic. And then she goes into her offer. So talks through kind of what it is that she's doing, who she is, and what you get from this. And I love these buttons. You'll see this in a lot of different places, the buy now or register now, or kind of have fun, like the let me help, or yep, I need this. Like think about the kind of behavioral science of people and when they're thinking through those purchases, like that emotional connection in those buttons is sometimes really, really, really impactful. Really quick and easy how it works. Schedule your session. And then you'll see that this goes to her form where people can literally purchase it right here through Oh My High. Done. They don't have to go to another platform. It's not a crazy difficult thing to set up, and so you can do all of that through here. So whether it's a coaching program or something else that you're doing, this is just a great way to kind of use your Oh My High site to sell an offer that you've got. Stephanie, glad we could surprise you. Oh, Stephanie, did I say Evelyn? I'm sorry, you're right. That is, thank you. Clearly, it's a Friday. And then to answer your question, Evelyn, about Lisa's page, she recreated that. That's a separate landing page. It's not a, her homepage is still her standard homepage. So that's just a separate page that she created. Okay, let's go through to our last one. And this is Amy. And this is her main page. You'll see about her favorites, her journey. But what we love here is how quick and easy this is here at the top with her buttons and how clear it is. So without having to scroll, I know she's solving my problem of what's for dinner, right? That's my problem all the time, right? Make dinner easy. Like it's very clear what problem she's solving. I don't even necessarily need to know what product she's selling because I know that I'm looking for somebody that's going to help me with this problem. And then she does have her 3 links here, and it's super easy, super clear. So when we think about our buttons and our links and our copy, we don't need to overthink it. We don't, sometimes getting cutesy with it is great, especially if you've already built that culture within your audience, but really, simple is clear, and that gives people clarity and makes it easier for them to kind of make those connections. So these buttons are super easy. I can sign up for her email list really easily, and she says right here, get my favorite simple dinner hacks and recipes. Like we don't need to overthink what we're doing. Just make it clear and easy for people to connect with us and know that we are going to get our problems solved when we participate. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I moved my screen over too early and then you guys got like the whole Vimeo screen. Okay, so that is the 6 websites that we have today for show and tell. If you've seen something on an Oh My High site that you think is fantastic, please let Lisa or myself know so that we can also share those. I will be back in a couple of weeks with some website reviews where I take a look at 3 Oh My High websites and review them for clarity to I understand your audience, is your language consistent, and help kind of move through to getting those conversions. But for now, thank you all who are here live. I hope that you like these show and tells. And I'd love to hear kind of what types of things you kind of have bubbling and brewing in your brain that you might want to add to your websites to connect better with your audience and get some more of those conversions. So for now, happy Friday, and I hope you all have a